Welcome. Get ready for 101 random facts to fuel your next conversation. Let's dive right in. Number 1. Every single day, Americans consume roughly 100 acres of pizza, an astonishing figure that equates to nearly the size of Vatican City. That's over 300 million slices annually. Pizza is a beloved staple in the U.S., whether it's New York thin crust, Chicago deep dish, or the classic pepperoni. This craving truly reflects how much Americans adore their comfort food. Number 2. Americans drink about 146 billion cups of coffee each year, making the U.S. one of the world's top coffee consumers. That amount of coffee could fill an average-sized lake in about a decade. Coffee isn't just a drink, it's a ritual. From morning brews to coffeehouse culture, caffeine keeps the nation buzzing from coast to coast. Number 3. Lake Superior, one of North America's Great Lakes, holds a mind-blowing 3 quadrillion gallons of water. That's enough to cover the entire United States with a foot of water. It's the largest freshwater lake by surface area in the world, and its sheer size makes it a vital ecological and geographic feature for both the U.S. and Canada. Number 4. More people live in New York State than in 39 out of the 50 U.S. states. With over 19 million residents, most of whom are concentrated in the New York City metro area, it's a bustling hub of culture, finance, and diversity. In contrast, many states have more land than people, reflecting the uneven population distribution across the country. Number 5. Wyoming is the 10th largest U.S. state by land area, yet it has the smallest population, just over 580,000 residents. That's fewer people than many American cities. You could drive for hours through its rugged landscapes and not see another soul. With vast plains, towering mountains, and minimal urban development, Wyoming offers solitude on a scale few places can match. Number 6. In all of Wyoming, there are only 2 escalators. That's right, just 2. Both are located in the city of Casper. The reason? Wyoming's low population density and rural lifestyle simply don't demand the infrastructure seen in larger urban centers. Most buildings don't need escalators, and residents are more used to wide-open spaces than multi-level shopping malls. Number 7. Because of the sparse population and strong sense of community in rural Wyoming, many locals don't even bother locking their doors. This practice stems from a deep-rooted trust among neighbors, and the idea that crime is rare in such remote areas. It's a striking contrast to urban living, where security systems and locked doors are the norm. Number 8. Yellowstone National Park, the first national park in the U.S. and the world, lies mostly within Wyoming's borders. Established in 1872, it spans nearly 3,500 square miles of breathtaking wilderness. Home to geysers, hot springs, and diverse wildlife, Yellowstone is not only a natural treasure, but also a cornerstone of America's conservation history and environmental awareness. Number 9. Living in Wyoming is sometimes compared to playing a video game on hard mode. It's one of the windiest and coldest states, with unpredictable and harsh weather conditions. From blizzards to gale-force winds, the climate demands resilience. Yet, many embrace the challenge for the stunning landscapes, low cost of living, and unparalleled access to outdoor adventure. Number 10. Vermont holds the title of the muddiest state in the U.S., thanks to long wet seasons and clay-heavy soil. Spring thaws create what's known locally as mud season, when roads become nearly impassable. Despite the muck, residents embrace the season with humor and patience, and the state's natural beauty still shines through its towering forests and rolling hills. Number 11. Lake Champlain, located between Vermont and New York, is home to a legendary creature known as Champ. In 1609, French explorer Samuel de Champlain claimed to see a 20-foot serpent-like creature with a horse-shaped head. Since then, hundreds of sightings have been reported. Whether myth or misunderstood wildlife, Champ is Vermont's own version of the Loch Ness Monster. Number 12. Vermont's population is just over 600,000, less than the number of people in a few New York City blocks. While it lacks urban sprawl, it offers a peaceful, rural lifestyle with small towns, tight-knit communities, and beautiful scenery. Vermonters take pride in simplicity, sustainability, and their deep connection to the land, making it a magnet for those seeking tranquility. Number 13. In 2003, Vermont produced over 2 million gallons of maple syrup, making it the top syrup-producing state in the U.S. Their iconic sugar shacks and maple festivals celebrate this sticky sweet tradition. Vermont's cool climate and abundance of sugar maple trees create the perfect conditions for syrup tapping, a practice that's as much cultural as it is agricultural. Number 14. Vermont winters are so intense that residents invented a quirky sport called snow golf. They paint golf balls bright red or orange and play on icy snow-covered terrain. The balls bounce unpredictably, adding a fun challenge to the game. It's just one example of how Vermonters embrace the cold with creativity and a sense of humor. Number 15. Alaska, nicknamed the last frontier, is so vast it could fit 19 other U.S. states within its borders. Yet it's one of the least populated. With rugged mountains, icy fjords, and immense forests, Alaska's grandeur is unmatched. Its size offers both isolation and adventure, making it a dream destination for explorers and lovers of wide-open wilderness. Number 16. Despite its massive size, Alaska's population is only around 700,000. Most people live in Anchorage or the state capital, Juneau, while the rest are scattered across remote villages and wilderness. The sparse population means fewer roads, more plane travel, and a strong sense of independence among residents. You might not see a neighbor for miles. Number 17. Alaska's stunning wilderness is home to grizzly bears, moose, wolves, and even bald eagles. But living alongside this wildlife can be tricky. Grizzlies have been known to wander into backyards or even nap on porches. While majestic, these animals remind residents that they're sharing a wild and unpredictable environment where nature still calls the shots. Number 18. Driving between cities in Alaska can take 6 hours or more, thanks to the state's vast distances and limited roadways. Some towns are only accessible by plane or boat. This isolation fosters self-reliance and tight community bonds, but also means you'd better stock up on supplies before a long trip through the Alaskan wilderness. Number 19. Did you know Alaska pays you to live there? Through the Permanent Fund Dividend, PFD, residents receive yearly payments from oil revenue. While the amount varies, it can be several hundred to over $1,000. It's not enough to cover living costs, but it's a unique perk of living in one of the most remote U.S. states. Number 20. Due to its isolation, almost everything in Alaska, groceries, building materials, gas, costs more than in the lower 48 states. Goods often arrive by barge or air, adding to expenses. A gallon of milk can cost twice as much as it does in other states. Still, many Alaskans feel the beauty and lifestyle outweigh the price tag. Number 21. South Dakota is most famously home to Mount Rushmore, the colossal sculpture featuring 4 U.S. presidents. But beyond this iconic landmark, the state is largely rural and sparsely populated. With fewer than 1 million residents, South Dakota offers vast plains, dramatic weather, and a quiet lifestyle. Yet, the friendliness of its people often leaves a lasting impression on visitors. Number 22. South Dakota has a population just under 1 million, yet it stretches across more than 77,000 square miles. That means plenty of space, big skies, and small-town charm. The state's economy is rooted in agriculture and tourism, and while winters can be harsh, its residents are known for their resilience and warm hospitality, especially during the state fair season. Number 23. North Dakota, South Dakota's northern twin, presents even tougher living conditions. The state faces brutal winters with sub-zero temperatures and heavy snow, followed by hot, humid summers. Add frequent flooding, and it becomes clear why many early settlers moved on. Despite this, North Dakota remains a proud agricultural state, with a growing energy sector and scenic open landscapes. Number 24. Flooding is a perennial challenge in North Dakota, particularly in spring when snowmelt combines with rain. Rivers like the Red and Missouri overflow, threatening towns and farmland. Despite these challenges, communities have adapted with flood walls, emergency plans, and resilience. The floods may test their patience, but North Dakotans continue to rebuild, grow, and thrive in their prairie homeland. Number 25. North Dakota offers stunning natural beauty, including 13 state parks and 3 national parks. From the painted canyons of Theodore Roosevelt National Park to the winding trails of Fort Ransom, the state's outdoor spaces are a haven for nature lovers. Hiking, fishing, and wildlife spotting draw visitors eager to experience the unspoiled charm of the Northern Plains. Number 26. Delaware, though small in size, plays a big role in the business world. With a population of around 1.3 million, it's known for its favorable corporate laws. Over 2 million companies are registered there, including giants like Amazon and Google. However, most of these businesses exist on paper only, offering little benefit to local residents beyond bureaucratic prestige. Number 27. Despite housing over 2 million corporations, Delaware doesn't see much direct financial benefit for its citizens. Many of these companies are headquartered elsewhere, avoiding state income taxes while using Delaware's legal system. For residents, this means the state remains quiet and quaint, with its real appeal being lovely beaches, historic towns, and a slower pace of life. Number 28. Most people who live in Delaware are retirees, drawn by the state's peaceful coastal towns, no sales tax, and mild climate. Places like Rehoboth Beach and Lewis offer scenic boardwalks, fresh seafood, and a relaxing lifestyle. Though small, Delaware has a loyal following among those who want to enjoy the golden years in comfort and calm surroundings. Number 29. Montana is massive, bigger than Japan, but its population is just a little over 1 million. That makes it one of the emptiest places in the U.S. by density. Why so few people? The winters are brutal, the homes pricey, and big cities are rare. Still, for those who love cowboy culture and wide-open skies, Montana is paradise. Number 30. Japan has over 125 million people, while Montana, larger in size, has just over 1 million. That means Japan is over 100 times more densely populated. In Montana, solitude is easy to find. With Glacier National Park, the Rocky Mountains, and endless prairie, the state trades convenience for breathtaking beauty and a lifestyle that prizes independence and grit. Number 31. Montana faces long, harsh winters, and that's one reason its population remains small despite the state's large size. Snowstorms, icy roads, and sub-zero temperatures can make daily life difficult. Heating costs are high, and rural isolation adds to the challenge. But for outdoor enthusiasts and those seeking peace, Montana offers endless adventure and breathtaking snow-covered views. Number 32. Rhode Island may be the smallest U.S. state by area, but it's densely populated with over 1 million residents squeezed into just over 1,200 square miles. That's more people per square mile than many larger states. Despite its compact size, Rhode Island boasts charming coastal towns, vibrant art scenes, and a rich history dating back to colonial times. Number 33. Residents are gradually leaving Rhode Island due to its high cost of living. Taxes, housing, and utilities can be expensive, especially compared to nearby states. Many move to more affordable areas like New Hampshire or the Carolinas. Still, Rhode Island's historic charm, oceanfront access, and close-knit communities continue to attract those who can afford its cozy coastline lifestyle. Number 34. Maine is a forest-covered gem, with 89% of its land blanketed in trees. That makes it the most heavily forested state in the U.S. These vast woodlands support a thriving timber industry and provide a peaceful haven for nature lovers. Moose, black bears, and loons roam freely here, and fall foliage season draws visitors from across the country. Number 35. Winters in Maine are so intense that most of the population lives near the coast or southern areas to avoid the worst snowstorms. Inland towns can be buried under feet of snow, making travel and daily tasks a serious challenge. However, coastal communities offer slightly milder weather and a chance to enjoy scenic ocean views all year. Number 36. A Canadian camper named Joel Lupin may have accidentally discovered a new meteor impact site in Quebec using Google Earth. He noticed a suspiciously round structure in the Côte-Nord region and sent screenshots to a geophysicist. The crater-like shape and surrounding lake caught scientific interest, possibly marking a previously unknown meteor strike site millions of years old. Number 37. Meteor impact craters are often mistaken for ordinary mountain ranges because erosion wears down their original shape. Over millions of years, wind, water, and tectonic movement blur the lines between crater and landscape. Scientists use satellite imagery and mineral analysis, such as detecting zircon or tektites, to confirm a crater's origins. These discoveries reveal Earth's violent cosmic history. Number 38. Zircon, a mineral found in suspected meteor sites like in Quebec, is a key clue for scientists. Formed under intense pressure and heat, zircon crystals can survive billions of years. Their presence in a crater suggests a high-energy event like a meteor strike. Studying zircon helps researchers date the impact and understand how it influenced the surrounding geology. Number 39. In 2016, a 15-year-old Canadian student named William Gaduri theorized that the ancient Maya built their cities in alignment with constellations. Using Google Earth and star maps, he identified a possible lost city in the Yucatan Peninsula. His discovery drew global media attention, though archaeologists later questioned the accuracy of his methods. Still, his curiosity sparked worldwide intrigue. Number 40. William theorized that a missing Mayan city aligned with a star in a 23-star constellation. Using satellite images, he identified rectangular structures and a pyramid-like shape hidden in the jungle. While many experts dismissed his findings, his use of astronomy and technology demonstrated how young minds can contribute to archaeological exploration and challenge conventional thinking. Number 41. Google Earth once revealed a strange pattern of circles in the Algerian desert. At first, they looked like digital glitches, but further investigation confirmed they were real. Stretching for miles in a straight line, these mysterious circles puzzled researchers and sparked many theories, ranging from alien activity to ancient civilizations, before being traced back to early oil exploration efforts. Number 42. These Algerian desert circles were eventually linked to old seismic oil surveys. Workers had used dynamite to explore underground resources, leaving behind large craters and smaller surrounding holes. Sardine cans and wires found at the site confirmed their human origin. Despite the mystery being solved, the eerie precision and isolation of the formations still captivate curious minds. Number 43. Greenland's ice sheet has a growing dark zone, visible during summer when parts of the ice turn gray. This isn't just dirt, it's a mix of dust, wildfire soot, and living algae. These darker surfaces absorb more sunlight than white ice, accelerating melting and contributing to sea level rise. It's a striking visual reminder of climate change in action. Number 44. Between 2000 and 2012, Greenland's dark zone increased in size by 12%. The main culprits? Algae blooms and black carbon from distant wildfires. These darker patches reduce the ice's reflectivity, or albedo, making it absorb more heat. As the Arctic warms, scientists warn this feedback loop could dramatically increase ice melt and disrupt global sea levels. Number 45. Greenland now loses about 234 billion tons of ice per year, almost 10 times more than it did in the 1990s. This rapid melting contributes significantly to global sea level rise. If Greenland's entire ice sheet were to melt, oceans could rise by around 24 feet, putting many coastal cities, and even entire countries, at serious risk of submersion. Number 46. Sediment from a 2-mile-deep ice core in Greenland revealed something shocking: ancient soil, wood fragments, and even poppy seeds. This suggests that Greenland wasn't always an icy wasteland. Around 400,000 years ago, it may have had a tundra landscape full of trees and insects. The discovery hints that its ice sheet could be more vulnerable than previously thought. Number 47. Microbes found in Greenland's melting ice are raising health concerns. These tiny organisms, dormant for centuries, are being released into meltwater flowing into the ocean. While most are harmless, scientists can't rule out the possibility of new pathogens. Studies already show some melt zones have higher virus-host interaction risks, prompting calls for closer monitoring of glacial meltwater. Number 48. In Turkey's ancient city of Hierapolis, the Plutonium Cave was once believed to be a portal to the underworld. Romans led healthy bulls into the cave, only to watch them collapse from invisible forces. The mystery? A pocket of volcanic carbon dioxide collects at night, suffocating anything close to the ground, while standing humans, breathing higher up, remain unharmed. Number 49. India's Bhangar Fort is considered one of the most haunted places in the country. Located about 90 miles from Delhi, it's strictly off-limits after sunset. Visitors have reported eerie screams, music, and sudden cold spots. Local legend says a curse doomed the fort, and a sign at the entrance warns that staying overnight is officially prohibited by law. Number 50. Japan's Yurei Forest in Ichikawa is a compact but deeply feared patch of bamboo. It's only about 40 square yards, yet locals believe it's cursed. Legends tell of a vanished samurai lord and a bottomless pit filled with poisonous gas. Today, it's walled off and entry is banned. Even its small size doesn't lessen the unsettling reputation it holds. Number 51. Romans could survive the deadly gases in the plutonium cave in Hierapolis due to their height. The cave emitted poisonous carbon dioxide that settled low to the ground, killing animals like bulls. However, Roman handlers, being taller, breathed cleaner air above the gas layer. This eerie phenomenon baffled observers until modern science explained the deadly mist's behavior. Number 52. India's Bhangar Fort is considered one of the most haunted places in the country. Located in Rajasthan, it's surrounded by chilling legends of curses and spirits. The Archaeological Survey of India has even posted signs warning visitors not to enter after sunset. Many claim to hear mysterious voices, footsteps, and music coming from the ancient ruins at night. Number 53. Japan's tiny forest in Ichikawa is steeped in eerie folklore. Though only about 40 square yards in size, it's infamous for being cursed. Legends tell of a vanished warrior and a pit of poisonous gas. Entry is forbidden, and locals avoid it completely. Despite being nestled near modern buildings, the forest maintains a reputation for disappearances and dread. Number 54. Dudleytown, Connecticut is often called America's Village of the Damned. Settled in the 1740s, it was gradually abandoned due to rumors of curses and misfortune. Today, it's private property, and trespassing is forbidden. Ghost stories, mental illness, and strange occurrences have surrounded the area for decades, despite historians finding little evidence to support the eerie legends. Number 55. Egypt's abandoned royal palace, once home to King Farouk's family, is now a shadowy shell of its former grandeur. Locals report flickering lights, disembodied voices, and vanishing doors. Some say it's cursed, others claim it's simply haunted by history. Though off-limits to the public, the palace remains a chilling curiosity in Cairo's urban landscape. Number 56. Niihau, known as the Forbidden Island, has just 84 residents and no paved roads, phone service, or commercial electricity. Privately owned since 1864, it operates primarily on solar power. Outsiders need special permission to visit, and residents live a traditional lifestyle. Its isolation protects both the local Hawaiian culture and the island's fragile natural environment. Number 57. Europe is home to more than 2,000 mysterious underground tunnels, many dating back to the Middle Ages. Found primarily in Austria and Bavaria, these narrow passageways puzzle historians. Some believe they were used for spiritual rituals, while others think they were escape routes or storage. Their true purpose remains uncertain due to the lack of artifacts. Number 58. Uluru, also known as Ayers Rock, is a sacred site in Australia. In 2019, climbing was officially banned out of respect for the Anangu people, the Aboriginal custodians of the land. The towering sandstone monolith stands 1,142 feet tall and is revered in Indigenous culture. Visitors can still walk around its base and learn about its spiritual significance. Number 59. After rainstorms, Uluru comes alive with temporary rock pools where shield shrimp hatch. These ancient tadpole-like crustaceans lie dormant in the dry season and spring to life when water collects. They can survive extreme conditions and are believed to have existed since the time of dinosaurs. Their sudden appearance adds a surreal, alien vibe to the sacred site. Number 60. The Drake Passage between South America and Antarctica is one of the roughest sea crossings on Earth. Waves can reach over 30 feet, and wind speeds often rival hurricanes. Sailors call it Drake Shake when it's rough and Drake Lake when it's calm. It's a rite of passage for adventurers heading to the icy continent. Number 61. In 1915, Ernest Shackleton's ship, the Endurance, became trapped in Antarctic ice during a daring expedition. After drifting for months, it was eventually crushed by the pressure. Shackleton and his crew survived an incredible journey across ice and sea. In 2022, the ship was found 10,000 feet underwater, astonishingly well preserved thanks to the freezing, oxygen-poor conditions of the deep. Number 62. In December 2019, 6 athletes completed the first human-powered crossing of the Drake Passage by rowing. Facing freezing temperatures, towering waves, and mental exhaustion, the crew rowed in 90-minute shifts for 12 days straight. Their boat was constantly tossed by winds and water, but they persevered, proving human endurance can match even the fiercest conditions on Earth. Number 63. The Panama Canal is an engineering marvel that connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Completed in 1914, it shortens the journey for ships by nearly 8,000 miles, saving months of travel. Each year, over 14,000 vessels pass through its locks. The canal is vital for global trade and a symbol of human ingenuity overcoming geographic obstacles. Number 64. The Amazon River, one of the longest rivers in the world, flows through dense rainforest and spans over 4,300 miles. Despite its size and importance, there are no bridges across it. Seasonal flooding, soft soil, and environmental concerns make bridge construction difficult. Instead, locals rely on boats and ferries to cross this mighty waterway every day. Number 65. Mount Chimborazo in Ecuador isn't the tallest mountain by height, but it's the closest point on Earth to the moon. Thanks to Earth's equatorial bulge, Chimborazo's peak sits farther from the planet's center than Everest. Standing atop it places you about 6,800 feet closer to space, making it a favorite for geographers and high-altitude adventurers alike. Number 66. Sealand is a self-declared micronation located on a former British military platform in the North Sea. Founded in 1967 by Paddy Roy Bates, it claims independence with its own flag, passport, and currency. Though unrecognized internationally, Sealand has hosted internet servers, issued titles of nobility, and even fended off a mini coup. It's a sovereignty curiosity like no other. Number 67. Barley is a town where the border between Belgium and the Netherlands weaves through buildings, streets, and cafes. Some houses have 2 addresses and even 2 sets of utility bills. The country line is marked with white crosses on sidewalks. Though confusing, residents embrace the quirks, and Barle has become a symbol of peaceful international coexistence. Number 68. Lake Retba in Senegal is known for its surreal pink color, caused by a type of algae that thrives in its salty waters. The lake's hue is most vibrant during the dry season, when sunlight intensifies the pigmentation. Locals harvest salt from the lakebed, often covering their skin with shea butter to protect against the highly saline conditions. Number 69. Canada's Smoking Hills, located in the Arctic tundra, have been releasing smoke for centuries. The phenomenon is caused by naturally ignited layers of oil shale and sulfur-rich rocks. These spontaneous underground fires create plumes of thick, toxic smoke. Early explorers thought it was volcanic activity, but it's actually a rare example of Earth's geology combusting in slow motion. Number 70. Deep inside New Zealand's Waitomo Caves, thousands of native glowworms light up the darkness like a starry sky. These tiny larvae emit a bioluminescent blue glow to attract prey. Visitors can float silently through the caves by boat, gazing at the glowing ceiling above. It feels like drifting through a galaxy, only this one is alive and glimmering. Number 71. Mexico's Cave of Crystals is a subterranean marvel located beneath the town of Naka in Chihuahua. It holds some of the largest natural crystals ever discovered, satin-smooth selenite beams up to 39 feet long and weighing 55 tons. The cave is scorching hot, reaching 136 degrees Fahrenheit, so scientists can only stay inside for short periods with protective suits and breathing gear. Number 72. Mauritius is home to an incredible visual illusion, a phenomenon that looks like an underwater waterfall just off the island's southwest coast. In reality, it's not a waterfall at all, but sand and silt being pushed off a shallow ocean shelf by currents. When seen from above, the illusion creates a breathtaking and surreal optical effect in the turquoise sea. Number 73. Poland's Crooked Forest features around 400 pine trees, each mysteriously bent at the base into a dramatic 90-degree curve. Planted in the 1930s, no one knows exactly why the trees are shaped this way. Some believe it was human intervention for timber shaping. Others think snow or gravitational anomalies played a role. The forest remains a hauntingly beautiful mystery. Number 74. A revolutionary supercapacitor technology developed at the University of Colorado Boulder can charge phones or laptops in under a minute. It works by allowing ions to move rapidly through microscopic pores. This advancement could transform energy storage, replacing traditional lithium-ion batteries with faster, longer-lasting solutions. Imagine fully recharging your phone while brushing your teeth. Futuristic convenience in a flash. Number 75. Samsung's Bally is a charming, spherical home robot equipped with AI, cameras, and sensors. Designed to navigate your space autonomously, Bally can follow you, project videos or reminders on the wall, and communicate with smart home devices. Unveiled in 2020 and launching soon, Bally's goal is to become a helpful, mobile assistant, like a rolling digital pet that organizes your life. Number 76. The Squad Solar City car is a compact electric vehicle that recharges itself using solar panels on its roof. Designed for short city commutes, it's an eco-friendly alternative to traditional cars. With space for 2 passengers, it's ideal for urban areas where space and emissions are major concerns. It's also affordable, aiming to make green transportation more accessible. Number 77. A South Korean innovation has introduced a smart bladder patch that uses near-infrared technology to monitor fullness. Worn on the lower abdomen, it sends alerts to your phone when it's time to use the bathroom. Designed to help people with bladder conditions or spinal injuries, this non-invasive patch could improve comfort, confidence, and daily life for millions. Number 78. The Ampera desk bike by Lifespan isn't just exercise equipment, it's a power source. Pedaling generates electricity that can charge your phone or laptop. Just 30 minutes of cycling can juice up your device, helping remote workers stay active while powering their tech. It's a practical solution for sedentary lifestyles, blending productivity, health, and renewable energy into one sleek design. Number 79. The BeMind Smart Mirror, developed in Paris, is far more than a reflective surface. Using AI, it analyzes facial expressions and gestures to assess your mood. It can recommend meditation, provide affirmations, and offer mental health support. Designed to help users start their day mindfully, it also includes light therapy and skincare analysis, essentially acting as a wellness coach in your bathroom. Number 80. Custo is a smart parcel box that modernizes package delivery. It recognizes tracking numbers, opens automatically for couriers, and notifies homeowners via smartphone. Users can also issue QR codes for friends or family to pick up packages. With real-time updates from over 1,500 courier services, Custo ensures safe, contactless delivery, especially useful for busy households and online shopping enthusiasts. Number 81. Whim is a wearable mobility assist device that straps around the waist and thighs, offering a 20% energy boost while walking. Developed by South Korean engineers, it uses AI to predict movements and adapt in real time. Lightweight and foldable, Whim is ideal for seniors, people in rehab, or anyone looking to walk longer distances without tiring out. Number 82. Clix is a nostalgic yet modern iPhone case that brings back the tactile joy of physical keyboards. Created by former engineers from BlackBerry, Apple, and Google, it attaches to your phone and lets you type with real clickable keys. While slightly bulky and priced around $140, it appeals to users who miss fast, accurate typing without relying on touchscreens. Number 83. Lip Cure Beam is a high-tech beauty gadget disguised as a lip balm. It scans your lips' moisture levels and offers treatment using light-responsive materials. Once analyzed, it dispenses moisturizing agents and even applies color. Compact and portable, it's designed for beauty lovers who want personalized skincare and makeup on the go, with a futuristic twist. Number 84. Sandy Island was once marked on maps between Australia and New Caledonia, but when researchers sailed there in 2012, they found nothing, just open ocean. The mysterious landmass had appeared in nautical charts and even on Google Earth. Eventually, it was declared a phantom island, likely the result of mapping errors or misidentified volcanic rafts mistaken for land. Number 85. Mount Lico in Mozambique houses a secret rainforest hidden within the crater of an extinct volcano. Discovered via Google Earth, the secluded forest remained untouched by humans for centuries. When scientists finally reached it in 2018, they found unique species of insects and plants, and even ancient clay pots, suggesting a once isolated human presence in this vertical natural fortress. Number 86. Lake Vostok in Antarctica lies buried under 2.5 miles of ice and has been sealed off for up to 15 million years. Scientists believe it could contain unknown microbial life, perfectly preserved in its cold, dark ecosystem. Using ice-penetrating radar and careful drilling, researchers hope to study this hidden lake without contaminating its ancient and pristine environment. Number 87. Gangkhar Puensum in Bhutan is the tallest unclimbed mountain in the world, standing at 24,836 feet. Due to spiritual beliefs, climbing it is banned. Bhutanese culture views mountaintops as sacred homes of deities, and the government has maintained this tradition. Mountaineers respect the restriction, making the peak a powerful symbol of cultural preservation and natural reverence. Number 88. Eglo, New York began as a paper town, a fake place inserted on maps to catch copyright violators. Surprisingly, drivers saw it on maps and began visiting the spot, prompting someone to open a general store named after it. The town eventually appeared on other maps, turning fiction into reality. It's a fascinating example of how maps influence the world. Number 89. Bermeja Island appeared on 16th and 17th century maps off the coast of Mexico, but no one can find it today. It vanished so completely that some believe it never existed, while others suspect it sank or was erased for political reasons. In 2009, official surveys using advanced technology failed to locate it, making Bermeja one of cartography's enduring mysteries. Number 90. Rocinha is Brazil's largest favela, located in Rio de Janeiro. It's a densely packed hillside community with its own economy, culture, and spirit. Despite challenges like limited infrastructure and poverty, Rocinha thrives with street markets, art, music, and entrepreneurship. The people here have named their own streets, building a self-sufficient society where resilience and creativity flourish daily. Number 91. An astonishing 95% of the ocean floor remains unexplored. That's more than the surface area of Mars and the Moon combined. Deep-sea trenches, underwater volcanoes, and unknown marine species lie hidden beneath layers of pressure and darkness. Limited technology, extreme conditions, and vastness make exploration difficult, but researchers are slowly uncovering the secrets of this final frontier on Earth. Number 92. In Finland, there's a lake shaped exactly like the country itself, on purpose. Built as a tourist attraction using satellite mapping and excavation, it's a man-made marvel mirroring Finland's borders. Located in the town of Rautavaara, the lake has become a symbol of national pride and a quirky geographical curiosity that draws visitors eager to see Finland in miniature. Number 93. The world's shortest elevator ride is found in Hanover, Germany. It travels just one story in a matter of seconds, connecting 2 floors of a local office building. Despite its brevity, it's fully operational, complete with buttons and a door. It's often used more for novelty than necessity and has become a lighthearted landmark for amused visitors. Number 94. Gummy bears aren't just sweet treats, they're unexpectedly explosive. When dropped into molten potassium chlorate, they ignite in a dramatic display due to their high sugar content. The chemical reaction causes a violent release of heat and flame. This demonstration is frequently used in chemistry classes to show energy release, combining science with a dash of candy-based spectacle. Number 95. Cats have 32 muscles in each ear, allowing them to rotate their ears 180 degrees independently. This incredible control helps them pinpoint the source of sounds, even while napping. It's part of what makes cats such skilled hunters. Their ears act like satellite dishes, constantly scanning the environment for prey, threats, or the sound of a can being opened. Number 96. A stray dog in Brazil became an unexpected local celebrity when he wandered into a Hyundai dealership and charmed the staff. They adopted him, named him Tucson Prime, and gave him a job as the official showroom greeter. Tucson now wears a badge, has thousands of Instagram followers, and even stars in car commercials. Proof that kindness pays off. Number 97. Sprinkling salt on fruit, like watermelon or mango, actually enhances its sweetness. Salt suppresses bitterness and activates specific receptors on the tongue that heighten the perception of sugar. This technique is used in many cultures, especially in Southeast Asia and Latin America. It's a simple trick that transforms flavor balance and makes your fruit taste surprisingly sweeter. Number 98. A Swedish sailor found love in the most unexpected way, through a message in a bottle. In 1956, he tossed a note into the sea asking for a pen pal. 2 years later, a woman found it in Sicily. They exchanged letters, fell in love, and eventually married. Their story became a real-life fairy tale of destiny and the ocean. Number 99. Fingerprints are remarkably resilient. Even if damaged by burns or abrasion, the skin regenerates the original pattern in about a month. That's because fingerprint ridges form deep in the dermis and not just on the surface. This regenerative ability has fascinated forensic scientists and medical researchers alike, proving that your identity is quite literally etched beneath the skin. Number 100. The 5-second rule is mostly a myth. Studies show that bacteria can transfer to food almost instantly upon contact with the floor. The amount and type of bacteria depend on the surface and food moisture. While dry crackers might pick up less than a dropped peach slice, the safest bet is to avoid eating food that's touched the ground. Number 101. A Roman doll made of ivory and about 9 inches long was found in a young girl's sarcophagus from the 2nd century. What's astonishing is that the doll had movable limbs and was carved with extraordinary detail. It shows that even in ancient times, children had toys that were carefully crafted, reminding us of the timeless nature of play.